It's such a beautiful morning here in this town I'm working on. Don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I'll figure that out. But it's looking. This town's coming together. It's coming together. We have here, instead of jumping like last time, let's use this. As you can see, we have a couple villagers there. Just as one or two of them in there. So that's a good thing. You know, still making more villagers, and that one can apparently walk through walls. Alright, so just give you a quick little update of this place here. I was working on a little bit last night, and a little bit earlier today, and hold on, has this guy grow up yet? No. Alright. I started this thing. I thought about making that bakery, but then I thought, you know what, I really want to make a library, so I'm building a library. And this is going to be the library. I'm working on it. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I don't know what's up. The last couple days I had a bit of a cough. Alright, so this library here is what I decided I wanted to build next, so I'm working on building this. I wanted it to be real big, so it would look real cool. And I think the library should be big. That's because, you know, it's gonna have books and little areas where you can sit down and everything. And I'll probably put, like, you'll come in and there'll be, like, you know, this area here will probably have, like, you know, the person who works behind the desk, and then you have all kinds of books all along the side here, and you have books all over right here, and I'm gonna have like a balcony that comes up along this whole outer edge, like so, and then I'm gonna have the middle completely open, and there'll be a second floor, and there'll be books all along the second floor with the railings and everything. And I don't know if I'm going to do just 2 floors or if I'll go up to 3. Depends on which I think is going to end up looking better. But I spent quite a bit of my time working on building this thing, digging this all out. Like, there was a lot of stuff in the way back here, and it also was very like, it wasn't level. So I had to put a lot of sand down and level it out. So that was most of what I've been doing today. I also got lots of spruce wood, and lots of it is gone already because that thing's gonna take a lot. So I have to do quite a bit of mining. But for this episode, I was thinking it would be fun if we went and made some TNT and go blow some things up, because I found a ravine not too far underneath of my house. So I'm thinking what we should do is take that TNT and then find a few neat looking areas in that ravine, and we'll, you know, set it off and see what we can find. Because I've been saving up gunpowder with all the mining and stuff that I've been doing. I've been taking all this gunpowder from every single creeper I kill and making sure that I keep it. And I think I've got enough now to make a decent boom. First though, I want to turn this into coal blocks, so that way we don't have to worry about taking up too much space. And then let's make some torches to make sure I'm going to have enough for where we're going. And I need to refill my sticks real quick. There we go. And anything else I'm going to need before we go? Nope, that should do it. We just need to make TNT now. So let's grab my sand. And I should have more than enough sand, I would hope. So let's get some gunpowder made. Oh yeah, there's way more than enough sand. Like, I don't know how I thought it might not. 25 TNT though. That's pretty cool. That's the most TNT I've made so far. Where's my flint and steel? I thought I had some flint and steel. I guess not. Oh, you know what? I think I did have some flint and steel, and then I fell into some lava and died. So that's probably what happened. So let's make a new one since it's nice and cheap. The other way. There we go. And let's put my fortune pick there. Let's see what we got. Oh man, I'm gonna have to start turning this into pumpkin pies. This is getting a little ridiculous. The thing's putting out like it's producing faster and I can use it now. It's great, but I might have to actually go in there and like pull the plug for a little while. Let's go down. Oh, and as I'm sure you can see here, I decided I wanted to put some vines in here. I think it looks much nicer now. Now this is plain, and I put some around here, and then I ran a few going down throughout that. So I think it looks quite a bit nicer. I like it quite a bit personally. So I don't know. You guys want to let me know what you think in the comments? That would be pretty awesome. So let's go down this way. It's just a little bit of a jog. It's not too far. The ravine kind of came across it on accident yesterday. Yeah, no, we want to keep going this way. Take a left. I came across it a little on accident last night. I was doing a little bit of mining back along a different path, and I somehow ended up coming across this ravine, which was like nowhere near where I started mining. So that was pretty cool. I had noticed how far I had gotten. When I start mining, I can get a little carried away and like end up in the middle of nowhere without even noticing I'm doing it. I kind of marked it a little bit so I can find this ravine, because you know, without marking it, I probably would have had some trouble. But I've made some arrows and little torch markers up there. Yep, here it is. Okay, and then to the right, I think. Yep. Oh, and I also found a spawner up here. It was it's a zombie one, right? Yep, zombie spawner. Wasn't much in here. There was a saddle, but I have quite a few already, so I'm just gonna leave it in there for now. And then that spawner, I'm just gonna leave in case anyone wants to do anything with it. I don't see myself ever using it, especially with the new zombie spawning mechanics. All right, let's see. Where should we put this TNT? Now, I'd like it to be efficient, so they actually get some stuff done. Put a torch there. Okay. I really like putting down torches. Like, I want to make absolutely sure that nothing is going to spawn on me, because I have a tendency to AFK a little bit. All right, I think we're gonna go straight back this way and put some TNT down. Looks like that should be a good spot. Look at that. We need to. I need to take care of this guy. There we go. Much better. All right. So I also got where is it? Here it is. I got that up to protection 4, and then I now have fire protection on my boots. So that's pretty cool. Pretty excited about that, especially with how much I fall in lava. I wouldn't mind at least having a little bit of a chance to get out. But then again, I am wearing leather, so chances are it's not going to hold up for too long. But let's just go back a little ways here. I'm going to want to go probably pretty far, considering that ooh, get out of here. I hate you. Get some gunpowder for them. Some more gunpowder there in the future that I'm going to be making. Alright, well, we'll come back to that. No point in placing any torches, though, because I guess they're just going to be blown up a little bit here anyway. So we're just going to keep going this way for a little while. That way we can just blow a nice big tunnel for the TNT. This is, I don't get to do it much because of how hard it can be to get gunpowder and stuff. Because I don't really go and farm creepers ever. And now I don't have a looting pick anymore, so it's just what I can get. And it's a lot of fun. Taking the TNT and putting it down like this, but like I said, I don't get to do a whole lot. This should be probably further than I want to go. So let's grab that. Put that there. Let's go put some in this spot here. Alright, so put one there, there, and that there, and so I don't have to wheel so far. Let's do that. Let's also put this right here. Alright. Okay, so now we want, I like to put 3 spaces in between. And that way, you know, I hopefully don't have to worry about, got my, I thought it'd be quicker if I moved my tools into a more efficient position, but now I keep going to where they usually are. I'm starting to doubt that decision. But yeah, I want to make sure they're not too far, because I'd like them to hopefully all go off in one strike. So that'd be pretty nice. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. And here's a couple back right here. This is the long part. It can be kind of boring to do sometimes, but I kind of like it. Feels like I'm laying down. I mean, I am. I'm laying down deadly explosives, but I don't know. It's pretty fun. I like it. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Go back a couple right here, and there we are. I guess I didn't have to go quite as deep as I thought. We're already almost out of TNT here, and we still have a little ways to go. Let's get that out of my way. And TNT. Block. So 1, 2, 3. Right here we're going to want to put it. Get this gravel out of the way. Stuff can be a little annoying sometimes, for sure. So I'm really glad that I got efficiency 4 back on this shovel. I was really missing having that on my shovel when I lost that other one. Alright, so let's see. We're going to go 1, 2, over here. That should trigger that, I hope. Okay, so let's get rid of some crap here. And get rid of the top off the torches. Flint and steel, actually I'm going to need that to light it, so we don't want to put that away. And that should be good. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully it's going to set them all off, and hopefully this will be a cool watch. So here we go. Let's back up. It didn't all go. Still cool. It was still cool to watch. Alright, let's get the rest of this to go here. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, getting too close. Nice. That was a good chain right there. Feels like I almost got it all. Looks like it left one. It's kind of a bummer that every now and then that happens, but that's alright. Just means that I get to light some more TNT. Yep, that's the last one, it looks like. Let that thing go. Beautiful. Awesome. It's nice if they go off in a whole chain, because as you can see, it does a little bit bigger of an explosion than the, 9x9, or I mean the 3x3. So it's a lot of fun. I like TNT mining. It's a lot of fun. Don't get to do it a whole lot, like I said, though, with how hard it can be sometimes to get the gunpowder. But hey, it's one of those things, I guess. Since you don't get to do it much, when you do get to do it, it's even better, I guess. Let's get that out of the inventory. I guess you guys, if you want, get to watch me finish off this episode by mining all this stuff out, because I'm sure you guys are just dying to watch me do a little bit of mining, so that's what we're going to do. Kind of see my mining methods, I guess. Yes, I have Silk Touch on me. I do not Silk Touch the ores, especially now that you can, like with the redstone and the coal and stuff, you can just combine them anyway, so there's no point in Silk Touching the ores themselves. So I like listening to the little blips that you get from picking them up, and you can also get the XP, and I don't know, it's more enjoyable this way. So we're gonna grab all these awesome ores here. Oops, that is not what I meant to place. I also, every single time I come across dirt in an area that I'm working on clearing out, dirt and gravel, I always clean it out completely, because I find a lot of the good stuff that I end up actually coming across is usually behind that, it seems. So I always try to clear it all out, because I don't want to be leaving anything good behind. So let's clear this all out. It's one of the reasons why I make sure I have a really nice shovel, so I can do it quick. It's a great way to mine too if you have a really nice shovel, because you just get through it way faster than you can if you're digging through the stone and stuff. So let's put this lava out so hopefully don't fall in it. We'll just dig along the edge here a little bit, just make sure there's nothing worth seeing in here. A lot of times, if you just do a little bit of this digging along the edge of the lava, you can come across diamonds, it seems like. So I like to just dig it up just a little bit. It doesn't look like there's anything we're seeing. So I'm going to quickly put this lava out so I don't end up falling in it. And the reason why I was not just letting it all go at once is I didn't want the water to go and knock my torches out behind me. So I was dropping the water in a controlled method, so that way I didn't have to worry about that happening. Because it's really annoying having the water knock out your torches all the time. Clear all of this dirt out of the way here. Yeah, so far there hasn't been much going on behind this dirt. Like, normally I find all kinds of stuff. There's usually lots of lapis and redstone, and I come across diamonds quite often. It doesn't look like I'm getting that lucky here. It's just too bad. Picked a kind of a dud spot to send off all that TNT. I'm gonna put. Oh, I never finished torching this thing today. Let's do that. Rather not have mobs spawning on me. And like I said, coal's probably like my favorite ore in the game to mine, so I'm going to make sure I grab that. Coal and redstone. Those are my favorite ores to mine. My favorite ore is redstone. I love playing around with redstone contraptions, and you can never have too much redstone. Like, you can have chests and chests of that stuff, and never even use half of it, and still, you don't have too much of it. It's good stuff, for sure. So, with all the mining I'm doing, instead of just opening up a bakery, maybe I should just open up like a general store or something, like, sell all kinds of things in it, you know? Because I'm gonna have lots and lots of stuff to sell. Be like, like redstone for emeralds or something. Gives people more uses for the emeralds. I think that'd be pretty fun. Oh, that's another thing that I wanted to mention. I'm planning on doing like a little video coming up here soon, and I'm going to talk about I'm going to do a little video, and I'm going to make a post, which I'll have the video link to, telling people some things that they can do for me to decide to pick them out, and then I'm going to try and get a few more people onto this server. So right now it's mainly just me and Vox Knight on it, and we want to get some more people on. So I'm going to try and do like a little bit of a thing for people to kind of do to get onto the server. Because I don't want to just let anyone on, because I want to try and find people who actually do really want to get on the server and will actually help, contribute to or help the server out. So I don't want to just let anyone onto it. Alright, so let's dig out all this gravel here. Since I apparently didn't do this last time I came through. Let's see what's back there. Nothing. Alright. And torch. And look what we got here. Let's drop that stuff. Oops, forgot to put a torch down right there. Let's dig the rest of it out with the shovel. It's much quicker this way. When I had my efficiency 3 shovel, a lot of the gravel I was clearing, I would just use the torch trick on it, because that shovel was so slow. Even though it was efficiency 3, it does not get through gravel too quick. So I figured I'd just save the durability and go and run the gravel over torches. So that's what I was doing. I mean, it takes a little bit longer, but I think it's fun. I like watching the gravel fall on the torch and then break. I think it's cool. But, I've got my efficiency 4 pick now, so I'm usually just using that to clear it up, because it's really quick. What's over here? This looks a little... Oh, okay, it's just some water. That's where we came in. Thought it looked a little darker than it should be. Let's get rid of all that. But yeah, usually when I'm mining, I'll just keep running around everywhere, like mining everything out, until I get to the point where I really pretty much cannot fit anything else into my inventory. That's why I carry the crafting bench with me, so I can always be making any tools I might need, and I can also put the wrench down and compress everything. So it works out pretty well. Let's dig around this obsidian here. I usually do that too. I usually go 1 block out from the edge of obsidian, because sometimes you can find a whole bunch of good stuff around the lava. But that's usually all I do, is just the 1 block. So let's make sure I didn't miss anything in here. I think I got everything. So kind of a boring spot for the TNT to have gone off, which is a bummer because, you know, like I said, I rarely get to actually do that. And I've never actually seen one before, but I've heard that there are creeper spawners in the game that you can actually find spawning naturally, but I've never once, in all the time I've played Minecraft, come across one of those things before. I would love to actually have that happen, because then I could just, you know, start farming my gunpowder, and I think that'd be awesome. But, like I said, as far as I understand, you can actually find them. But since I've never actually come across one or really looked it up, I don't know that for sure. But I like to hope and think it's true. It's just something you don't like ever come across. Yeah, it looks like this thing is pretty dead. There's like nothing here, which is a bummer. Yeah. Should have picked a better spot for that TNT to go off, I guess. Also, since there's a ravine nearby, you know, there'd be a bunch of cool stuff around it, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I went too far away from it or something. Maybe I should have blown up along the edge of the ravine and cleared off the sides of it instead. But hey, what's done is done. Next time we can try doing something like that, maybe. Yeah, see, look, like I'm finding more stuff in this little area here than I was finding that whole thing back there. Alright, let's grab the iron here. You never have too much of any ore, in my opinion. I always grab every single ore I come across. If it's, you know, within reach or I'm not like super busy with something else. I always try to grab every single ore because you never know when you're going to need it, and I figure it's worth having for sure. So that way when you do need it, you have it. The only thing I do not try to stockpile is flint, because, you know, you don't use flint for pretty much anything except for arrows and, you know, making flint and steel, and I don't know, there's no real need to be trying to find room for all that stuff, so I usually don't. But, you know, I think I'm just gonna to keep doing what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna clear it along the edges like this. This is what I usually do when I come across obsidian, like I said. So I'm probably gonna do that to this whole ravine here. Get all the edges and stuff cleared out. And I'm sure you guys probably don't want to watch me go around this whole thing here, clearing out the edge. And it looks like I've been letting this episode go pretty long already, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys found what I'm doing in the village interesting, and hope you liked setting off the TNT there. I'm always up for setting off a little TNT. It's so much fun. It never ever gets old. Like it's been something I've always loved doing ever since it was introduced. So, you know, next episode, between then, I'm definitely probably going to be trying to get that, get out of here. Alright. Yeah, so between now and the next episode, I'm probably going to be working on my own time on trying to build that library a little bit. I may shoot it on video, some of it being built. I haven't quite decided yet. I usually like to build off video because I think I do a better job, because then that way I'm concentrating solely on it and not trying to also talk at the same time. Because if I try to talk and build, then I don't know, it's kind of hard to do sometimes. So, I hope you guys, like I said already, I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It helps. And any comments you want to leave, I would love to read them. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.